I'm Kyle Wessels. This is my wife, Michelle, my daughter, Skylar, and son, Braden. Skylar plays volleyball and softball year-round, and Braden plays lacrosse, golf, and hockey pretty much year-round. So we're on the road a lot, traveling all over, generally in the Northeast. It was a long, strange 2023. Saturday, March 4th, our world changed. We had some snow the night before. I went out to shovel the driveway. That's when I felt it. My chest, I just felt heat, like an instant, like someone turned the oven on. I still had all my wits about me. I could talk, I could breathe. I didn't feel any real pain. It was just this really weird heat, but it wasn't going away. It was getting worse by the second. I immediately knew that something was wrong, like I needed help. My wife was home, and she came out and saw that I was, having trouble.
Sometimes he has low blood sugar. I really thought it was that because we hadn't had breakfast yet. And then when they said he was having a heart attack, I don't know. It's still sometimes I can't believe it.
The North Greenbush ambulance arrived, and he's like, "Okay, bud, you're having a heart attack. We've got to go." So I said, "Okay, let's go."
They took him in the ambulance. I got there shortly thereafter. Just kind of had to get my wits about me and waited for them to come out to tell me that he was okay.
I woke up on Tuesday afternoon. I had breathing tubes. So I had breathing tubes in my throat, and I thought it was a couple hours later, not a couple days later.
They finally came out, told us that the procedures had went well. They actually had a pacemaker in his heart that was helping it pump the first couple of days. It was one of the nurses who we were talking about the function, the percentage of the function of his heart. And I said, "Is that good?" And they said, "Yes, actually, it's very good. He's young, but he did have the widowmaker."
Essentially, a piece of plaque had broken off, and it caused its own blockage. As history goes, we do have some family history. This was, like, for me personally, out of the clear blue sky. So for that to happen that drastically and that severe was, pretty shocking. I was doing really well, getting my strength back. I got most of my weight back. Probably in early June, they took me off of the monitors. And then that day, rehab team came out and had to get hooked back up. I'm 15 minutes into my workout. He goes, "You need to come with me, like, right now." So he literally, like, put me in a wheelchair and down the hall to the emergency room. And they called the code. They called code blue. After the second event, they actually put 2 more stents in to help keep everything open and keep all the arteries flowing. Now I feel great. The EF, that's the number they're always looking at, the strength of your heart's pumping, goes like back to where it should be within like a day or two. How does that happen twice, and you bounce back twice like that? If you're able, this is an amazing organization. They do a lot of great research and help fund and provide the services that saved my life. That's invaluable. So if you can find it in your hearts, if anyone can make any kind of donation to the organization, that would be really appreciated. The most important thing to me, it always has been, now it's just a little more heightened, is my time and how I spend it, who I spend it with. We have a finite yet undetermined amount of it. Don't waste your time.